Welcome to the video, guys. This is I Can Gun, which is something a little bit different that I'm going to be playing for you today, and it's available for free on itch.io. Now, it's made by the same guy behind the very good VR game Bullets and More, or BAM VR, as most of us call it for short. So you already know it's going to be a very good game. But long story short, I'm going to play some of it for you now in VR. This audio is recorded after the fact, by the way, because my lav mic was horrific. I think it's on its way out, so I'm going to have to get a new one. But right, the long and short of it, guys, this is a roguelite game with realistic bullet mechanics. So you can see my gun here, you can even see the round in the chamber. So I can put that down. And it looks like there's already a mag in there when I was playing. Yes, there's already a mag in there. So I take that out. It's already got a few bullets in. Now we just dropped a bullet by racking it again. But yeah, you get the idea. Hopefully it's not too dark as well, because it's quite dark and spooky in this area. We've got to find 12 documents with limited ammo and some bots guarding the area. So there's some static bots on the ground and some bots that are in the air that basically just fly straight at you and try and kamikaze explode you. But with the limited ammo, you've got to be careful. There is a sprint option like you just saw, and the heartbeat signifies that you can't keep running in full sprint. Oh, and there's when one of the bots tried to dive bomb me, and I attempted to shoot it through the staircase, but I think it's one solid object. So that's 2 hits, and that's wobbling back towards me. 4 hits or 3 hits, it's dead. Bearing in mind, you need to be trying to get one shot on most of these bots because the ammo is incredibly scarce. It's very difficult. You also don't have a great deal of health. If you get hit, it's pretty much one hit, you're dead. See, about two shots to take that one out. So at the moment, the objective is to try and survive and find 12 documents scattered around the level. It's also procedurally generated, and that's when I died for the first time, which was great fun. But with it being procedurally generated, not all the turrets, not all the bots are going to be in the same position, so it's going to be different every time. Ammo may be more scarce or more plentiful, so sometimes it can be really, really hard, and sometimes it's just generally still quite hard. It's pretty tricky, but it's very in-depth and very entertaining, I think, so far. Very hardcore. I believe it's just built within the Unity engine, so it's not the most amazing thing graphically so far, but it's not too shabby either. In fact, the simplicity makes it run very nicely, and it's not too offensive on the eyes. This is when I was doing okay on this run, I think, but I was struggling to find much ammo. That sound you can hear? That little sound? That is when you know you're going to be going around the corner towards a bot. So I found some ammo there, so we've got more bullets. It's the drones that fly that you can't hear very well. There's another box of bullets to add to the collection, so we've got nearly a full box of bullets. An extra mag, or clip, depending on which you prefer. They only seem to come with 1 or 2 bullets at a time. So we'll fill that clip up and put that down. So now we have 2 clips that we can swap to. There's 1 document, so we've got 1 document so far. You've got to reach down and pick it up. So far, this go, we're doing fairly well. So we continued on down here. Now the good thing with VR is you can quite literally peek around the corners like this without exposing your whole body. Oh! And that's where we did a little dodge. So 2 shots took that out. The least amount of shots you can do is 3, but you've got to hit it bang on in the center of its eye, which is pretty tricky. Especially bearing in mind if they kill you... Well, if they fire 1 shot, you're dead, pretty much. It's a shame you can't actually take any ammunition off the bots, but I guess that would make it too easy. I had a little peek, so I can hear them. And they can be anywhere. I decided to very carefully grab this clip. And fill it with bullets in advance so we had 3 mags to go through. So we had a very careful cheeky peek around the corner. Because that was right on the corner. Very cheeky. But again, the good thing with VR is I can just stick my hand around the corner and fire. I actually got a very good kill somewhere on the Onward VR military game. Literally by shooting around a corner like that, because I knew the guy was in the room somewhere. Ooh. Oh! Yep, that's as quick as you can die. That came out of nowhere and I was not prepared. I was not expecting them to be indoors, the flying ones, to be honest. Right, so we're all set again, but now we're starting from the beginning again. So the game is very hardcore, guys. I can't stress that enough. It is very tricky. You can also play it in 2D mode, or pancake mode, as we like to call it. So you don't have to play it in VR. It's not exclusively VR. It's just added on to it very nicely indeed. Also, it supports local co-op, guys, so you could have one person in the VR headset and then one person in co-op supporting you on mouse and keyboard if you've got the system to run it. This is when I tried to shoot the center eye. As you can see, it's not overly easy. At this point, I was just trying to very carefully shoot it. So we're out of ammo, so we eject that clip. Get our 5 bullets, sorry. Put all those in. Throw the box away, because it's literally got no ammo. Put that in. Slide the rack back. Oh, there's one. Ah, maybe we can hit it straight in the center eye. Or we could just get killed. So now we start from the beginning again. So as you can see, guys, super hardcore can feel super frustrating, but you have a hell of a fun time doing it, and it gets very tense. You know, if you're running out of ammo and you're trying to just dodge bullets in order to run around, find some clips on the ground, some mags on the ground, or some boxes of bullets. So yeah, out in the daylight, you can see a lot more. You just gotta watch for the sneaky places that the AI might decide to put some of the bots. Like right at the end of that corridor. Now we're dead again! That's pretty much how the game goes, guys. You either get killed instantly, or you will do really well. I feel as though it's a little bit easier in VR because of the whole being able to shoot around the corners and such. And again, guys, with it being free at the moment and being on itch.io, definitely recommend checking it out. For either VR users or people just playing on mouse and keyboard. At the moment, I don't think there's any online play. It's just local. While it's on itch.io, basically a very, very big demo of the game while it's in progress. But there's certainly nothing quite like it right now. Which is another reason why I recommend trying it. Especially for those of you that like things to be incredibly challenging, because it is. It's one of the hardest things I've played recently. The furthest I've gotten so far is 3 documents, but that was at like 2 o'clock in the morning, so I wasn't exactly fully with it, but that was the time I had to try and record some gameplay. And then figure out that my audio afterwards was horrible. So yeah, I'm going to invest in a new lav mic. It's going to cost me about $80, but hopefully it's going to be a very, very good one, so I won't need to have so much editing done behind the scenes, because it would seem that the S's, all those lovely, lovely S's, was so bad on my previous lav mic. I had to upgrade. Not that I had the money to do so, but I do a lot of VR, so not a lot of choice. If I want to try and keep bringing you guys some good quality videos, I need to make sure my sound quality is good. So again, I was trying to go for the one shot in the center eye, but it's so tricky. Unless you can get really, really close, it is very tricky to hit that center eye. See, my accuracy seems to be quite on point. I think this is where we had something interesting happen. Yeah, I got shot at. I was trying to figure out a good way to dispose of that droid, yep. But we are doing not so well for ammo if we keep having to fire so many shots like that. And this is an interesting point where I really struggled to take this one out. I don't know if I was clipping an invisible wall or what, but I just seemed to be shooting nothingness. In fact, watching this video back, it looks like the shot was going through it and out the other side. So this is where I've wasted a lot of ammo in this particular run. It kept failing to catch the magazine. Yeah, we got it eventually, but we wasted so much ammo doing that, and you cannot waste ammo in this. You've got to try and make sure every single shot counts. So that was the first document so far. And that's just how tricky it is, guys. But again, really recommend trying it out, and you might as well try it out immediately while it's on itch.io, because it will eventually be on Steam after it's obviously finished being polished and other things being added to it. So yeah, check it out now, guys. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Something a little bit different from what we usually tend to do in VR. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.